I think I've enjoyed loads of things about being here. One of the main things is that everybody you learn from, all the lecturers and all the teaching fellows, they're all clinical specialists in their area, and that's fantastic that you get to learn from someone that has that amount of knowledge. And also the curriculum is really diverse. Like in your second and third year you get to talk about specialities such as women's health and amputee rehab and things that maybe aren't always covered as specifically. Also the physiotherapy department team up with the medical school, which allows you to go to the anatomy suite and learn your anatomy on cadavers and prosections, which I think is an amazing opportunity for us to learn anatomy. It makes it much more interactive. And we have things like the cave, so that's an environment where you can make anatomy 3D and you can see it, the muscle working as it would be working in the body, which is fantastic. And they do things like purchase extra modules for us, such as the kinetic control module that you do in third year. Yeah, and that's amazing, I think. Placement for me has been fantastic. It's probably been the bit that I've enjoyed most on the course. And the best thing about Keele is that it's so diverse, which obviously at my point in the course I'm looking at jobs, and that makes you much more employable. I've been lucky enough not to just be in the core rotations, but I've been able to do palliative and oncology placements, paediatrics, amputees, loads of different ones, such as working in the community, which has made me much more employable. But not only just that, it's made me better practitioner as a physiotherapist. I've been able to see more things and experience more things that I can then bring on when I graduate. You're supplied with loads of information as well before you go out, so the school's really, really helpful and make sure that you know everything you need to know before you go. They tell you things like pathologies that you'll need to look at, key texts that you'll need to look at, assessments and things like that, just so when you go you can really get absolutely everything as possible out of that placement. And as well, the teaching staff here are really supportive when you're out. They make phone calls and visits, and you can contact them at any time during, like over email during your placement, just to check up on you and make sure everything's okay, really. So we do a thing called interprofessional education, and that teams us up with normally in the same year. So you have us, the medics, the student nurses, the midwives, the biochemists, I think, biomedical scientists, and the pharmacists. And so you have like a case scenario that you all work through together, and I think it's a really good opportunity that you get to start working in the team that you will be working in later life, but early on. So you get used to forming those relationships and taking what each profession knows best and being able to work well as a team. So I think it's really important to highlight the support that I've had here at the school. SHAR's been absolutely fantastic. All the lecturers, they're always willing to give you their time, whether it's on the phone, over email, when you're actually in lectures or practicals. They always make sure that you really understand what's going on, and they'll take as much time as you need to make sure that you really have got to grips with the content that you're looking over. And I think, like at a university level, Keele is fantastic with its student support. I think you can't fault it. There's every service you could imagine to help you succeed and help you have the best experience you can. I think, like, together, I've just had the most amazing experience. It's really been outstanding. Oh, I think it's just been incredible, really. I can't really put it into words. It's just been fantastic, and the staff, like the lecturing staff, the admin staff, the university staff, your clinical staff, everyone really, really just wants you to succeed, and that is amazing.